Welcome back. Last week, the African Woman Chartered Accountants announced Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma as the winner of the Woman of Substance Award 2016. Now, the award is given to an exceptional woman who has played a significant role in the uplifting of black women and has demonstrated quality and successful leadership. Well, Nkosazana is president of the AWCA. She joins me now. Nkosazana, it's a pleasure. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me, and good afternoon to the viewers at home.
I suppose the first question would be, apart from the aspect of recognition, what else does this award hope to achieve? Well,
we hope to achieve uplifting, women leaders who have gone through to the pinnacles of their spheres of field of expertise, but have also driven quite vigorously the agenda of uplifting others as they climb, which talks to our unwritten motto, develop as we lead. So in essence, it's about saying there is, leadership capability within the women's sphere, driving gender parity, and how do we recognize those pockets of excellence and ensure that we uplift those women who've actually gone a long way in making sure that women leadership is recognized.
And I suppose apart from the awareness drive, you also have this bursary scheme. Can we measure it? It's targeted towards uplifting black professionals, females in an accounting sphere. Can we measure how well the scheme has done so far, and what makes you eligible to apply?
Well, we certainly can measure it. When we started the scheme, the first Woman of Substance was held in 2005, which is the secondary objective of the event.
Yeah.
And we funded our first intake in 2006, which was only 2 candidates, and escalated that by 2 almost systematically over the years until the strategy was changed later on. To date, we funded 73 beneficiaries. Yeah. We've seen the recent recipients come through and actually qualify as African Women CAs, and that talks to our vision and mission as the African Women Chartered Accountants to accelerate the advancement of African women CAs in the country. When we look at the stats in terms of the CA profession holistically, we've moved from 1% of the entire CA population in 2002 to just about 12% to date. So I think those results speak for themselves. As I always say, we can't claim the credit solely as AWCA. It's through partnerships such as the South African Institute of Chartered Accountants, through like-minded bodies such as ABASA, through big corporates as well, who champion our cause and actually support the initiatives that we run.
And I want to talk about the prevalence of black female accountants in a moment. But let's just revisit this idea of Women's Week, or Women's Month that we find ourselves in this year. We heard this sentiment, and we also heard it from the Social Development Minister here, that women in corporate positions need to actually fight patriarchy more actively. And some say that they haven't even done enough. Some further saying that some women in these corporate positions even play into some of the patriarchal structures. Do you think that's a fair enough comment?
Yeah, I think we still have a long way to go. I think the challenges are real.
Yep.
I think what makes them even more real is the fact that we haven't built the critical mass as yet. So in my view, that's the first stance in terms of being able to make a meaningful impact in terms of changing that environment. In most instances to date, you find that it's a singular woman or a few numbers in an already defined system that was never designed to accommodate women in the first place. We bring different skills to the table, and I think collectively that diversity brings about a different set of results than has been experienced over time. It will take time, it will take collective effort, but I believe that we are moving in the right direction.
Yeah, because it's not just about empowering women to get them into those positions. You also need to empower them to fight against the tide of patriarchy that admittedly is still there in corporate circles.
Absolutely, and some of the initiatives we drive are centered around just that, equipping our members to have the right set of tools to be able to thrive in those kind of environments. And quite frankly, being alone in any environment is never easy. And hence my comment around building the numbers, building the critical mass, but also speaking, engaging around those unspoken rules of business and how best to navigate that kind of terrain.
Well, from the African Women Chartered Accountants, the President, Nkosazana, thanks very much indeed for coming in.
Thank you for having me. Thanks, sir.